Rally-bred road cars and outrageous supercars are the new trendsetter in high-performance car culture. Everyone's raving about vehicles such as the Porsche 911 Dakar and Lamborghini Sturato Huracan to show that high-performance, road and trail-capable cars have appeal. Producers and designers are now competing to access this niche, combining exotic's appearance with off-road capability. Even Ford CEO Jim Farley has indicated plans to introduce at the table a 1,000-horsepower off-road supercar for sand, gravel, and harsh terrain. This plan has opened space for ideas, and GAC Design has taken advantage of the gap with a new concept, the Hyptec SSR Baja concept. The Hyptec SSR Baja isn't some development mule. It's a declaration that blends Los Angeles street culture and rally racing design philosophy. This styling, rehashing of the GAC Aeon Hyper SSR, carries the aerodynamic planes of an electric supercar as a desert raider. GAC refers to it as a testament to culture, authenticity, and design roots of its hometown. And that inspiration is all over each piece of detail. The styling is a tribute to the energy of inner-city Los Angeles and to the brutal competence of Baja racers, a surprise union of advanced EV technology and vintage desert endurance cars. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of the Hyptec SSR Baja is in its mechanical stance. Technical specifications are unknown, but the visual cues reveal much. Suspension is lifted significantly, with long travel capability on sand dunes and rocky terrain. Big off-road tires are installed on big wheels for traction and clearance. Rigid underbody protection provides rigidity from debris kicked up, and functional side steps encourage entry to the raised cabin. Secondary lighting sets, placed perfectly in the vehicle, deliver off-road atmosphere by throwing light into difficult night race or low-visibility desert storms. Increased attention calls forth even more ungovernable flourishes. There is the tiny rear bed where two spares are snugly fitted, a colon puncture of the day needs of off-road competition. And on the top, a screaming rear spoiler that not only provides the benefit of airflow, but also highlights the sheer raceness of the line. The stripped-down utility and performance look merge to make the Hyptec SSR Baja a rare entity within rally-inspired design today. As much as the gear is real, so too is the design language laced with cultural iconography. The GAC designers instilled the vehicle with graphic themes that sought to capture Los Angeles's multicultural art scene. The graphics are evocative of ski lift pylon graphics, rusty lampposts, and even the exterior walls of aging dive bars that circle the city everywhere. This city street artist aesthetic is also helped along by the inclusion of a wacky cactus mascot known as Mr. Pincho, bringing personality to what otherwise could be an alienating performance vehicle. Another understated yet astute detail is the EV Non-Oil badge, a cheeky remake of Pennzoil's Liberty Bell logo, to suggest that this exotic car is powered by electricity alone. Doors on the Hyptec SSR Baja are as theatrical as its design. Butterfly doors open upwards, revealing a cockpit that houses motorsport coarseness but cultural niceness. Restraint is the order of the day inside, there being weight-saving measures all around. An envelope roll cage to form the cabin is a badge of strength and protection for hot desert journeys. Seating is dramatic in appearance, sport seats duplicating the classic Recaro CS Spectrum shape, but with center panels to take inspiration from classic Mexican serape blankets. It is this blend of cultural cloth and modern sports seating that shows how the design brings together function of racing and art of storytelling. Further refinement is called for to keep driving purpose on track. The steering wheel is rectangular with sharp-edged corners to impart firm control, particularly when cornering on slippery or loose road surfaces. A slim digital instrument panel is located in front of the driver, showing only the required information to keep distraction out. A fire extinguishing system is seen integrated, showing the purpose of this car's performance goals. Furthermore, upscale materials add cabin character. Alcantara wrapped surfaces for touch depth. Exposed carbon fiber reinforces the structural emphasis on low weight and performance. And even a color-shifting safety net communicates innovation in disrupting conventional interior components. With its head-turning design, the Hyptec SSR Baja also communicates a broader message about the future of performance automobiles. The union of EV technology and off-road ability is a departure from the conventional wisdom that electric vehicles are solely for city streets, or that specially track-prepped racing circuits are their domains. By showing a car that seems poised to tame desert landscapes, GAC places itself at the forefront of a new revolution, a revolution where electrification and adventuring do not have to be either-or. This fulfills a growing need among enthusiasts that no longer wish to have to choose between performance excitement and off-road escapades. The Hyptec SSR Baja also fulfills a renegade personality, of which there is diminishing supply with modern automobile design. Most manufacturers are striving for efficiency, aerodynamics, and computer algorithms. But this vehicle asserts a rough-and-tumble, nefarious personality. It says to us that the automobile business, as it works its way towards its electrification, has room for innovation that is spoken very highly to feel for community and cultural heritage. The cactus mascot, the graffiti-derived design, and the cheeky references to heritage oil logos are all part of a narrative that is and isn't constructed for profit-only marketing purposes. The most intriguing part of this idea is where it leaves the future of performance car design trends. Rally-toughened supercars like the Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato and Porsche 911 Dakar already demonstrated that they would be sellable, selling out outright, and creating a whole lot of demand. The Hyptec SSR Baja takes advantage of the trend and makes a bit of room for itself by breaking away from performance and talking to cultural narrative. Its Los Angeles heritage and nods to Mexican fashion and desert racing tradition make it accessible to a wider audience than a simple enthusiast of this or that place. While GAC hasn't yet announced mechanical details, motor outputs, battery size, range, etc., the point is certain. This isn't about form experimentation, but about contemplating how electric supercars of the future can accept versatility. In presenting a car that appears as at home crawling Los Angeles boulevards as it is scrambling Baja California beaches, the automaker paints a picture of taking electric mobility out of traditional bounds. If produced, even in limited quantities, it can set new benchmarks for what EV performance cars are capable of doing. And lastly, the Hyptec SSR Baja is a masterpiece of art and engineering. It places performance driving in contrast to cultural identity, showing that electrification does not need to suck personality out of cars. Instead, it is a reminder that design can be deeply personal, social, and yet technologically savvy. As rally-honed performance cars become top of mind, the car shows personality and creativity in the age of electricity. With its lifted suspension, rugged graphics, cult heritage, and rugged attitude, Hyptec SSR Baja is the future of car fantasy. A look of muscle, adventure, and creativity on desert dunes and urban streets.